Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing.
No, just not quite.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams. Now it's Neymar. That's going wide left. This looks... shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gerrard. Oh, it's Gerrard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had it taken off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cristiano. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And we have liftoff! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems...
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He's having a good look here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here. Zanetti gets it clear. Probing pass. Chips it through. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Inzaghi gets it away. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Messi! And it's half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Thank you very much.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Stoichkov. Passing is crisp. And Torres! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Zanetti. Number 15. Gattuso.
Spread out to the left.
Number
Cristiano
19.
Ronaldo.
Nesta.
And this is
Number
Bale.
10. Messi. Coming on the
Bellingham
field.
gets on his bike and on the
Number
move.
11, Bale. Number 6. Maldini. Number 16.
Pele.
Busquets.
Can he get on the end of this? Real
Number
chance! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in...
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
There's the shot! Well taken goal. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And now he has two. Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. And this is Torres. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So
There will be
all
5
square
minutes
with
added
almost
time.
no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK,
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal have been handed a game-changing chance. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
that's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Filippo Inzaghi. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Duke at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, off the bar! Has another go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's Inzaghi! And they've got rid. Totti proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He engages and forces him off the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Guardiola. And it's Rice. And it's Neymar. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Chance, surely! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has left him in a heap. Robertson. Adams gets across to intercept that. And he's only too happy to take that back. Guardiola looking to pass their way up the pitch. To Rice. And here's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Threads one in, and the through ball. He's picked his way through. It's Inzaghi! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rice. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, shooting
2
chance!
minutes has been indicated.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gerrard. Duke. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away. And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Arsenal
And now,
absolutely
please turn
dominated
towards the
that
screen
half,
for a
Peter, and
special
now it's all
presentation
about
featuring
game
our
management.
guest
There's no
performers
need
today.
to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one
Substitutions
out.
taking place.
Arsenal marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Delivers with whip. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Torres providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Lacking in accuracy.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Rice. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Chouameni, and it's Rodri. White is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Totti, and they are prompt with their pressing. Looking to play him in. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Big chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kajiolu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Stoichkov. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's Neymar. He's going for goal! Another special Neymar moment! A finish of true class! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tries to pass it. It's Totti! Loose ball now. In he goes again. It's bounced back off the post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Stoichkov. Rice. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. And it's Stoichkov. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
That's that, the end. Arsenal pretty much in utopia imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Juve! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's gone looking for safety. He's gone for goal. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! split-second reaction.
Duff is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their third corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Rice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rice. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Gerrard running with intent. Diouf. Gerrard succumbs to the pressure. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Darmian kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24, Filippo Inzaghi.
We're on the move again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Stoichkov. Number 22, Fernando Torres.
No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt...
Takes a shot! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Costa Curta. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a sharp pass. Guardiola. Now it's Stoichkov. Great vision. Shoots! Delicious from Jude! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Portugal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Neymar, and he's had it nicked away. Mateus. Now who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mateus. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Rijkaard. And Mateus. That's where it came from.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough
There
time
will
for
be
them
1
to
minute
try
added
again.
time.
Neymar gets into a good position.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he's taking no chances there. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Neymar is flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. The ball is bounced loose now. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good.
It's Neymar! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, to be honest, I think the defender did his absolute best, Peter, but he didn't stand a chance.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar stood his ground strongly. And we have our very first corner. Royce plays it short, and it's Kadiolu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Diouf, and the shot! Oh, the ball's... He's having a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Diouf receives it in a good position. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Neymar ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even. Neymar! Now, who's going to... And another try! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Diaz getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Royce, Diaz, and Neymar. That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at the space. He'll try from distance! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Filippo Inzaghi going about things with real menace. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Royce. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. He's come in hard. Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be
There will be
swamped.
3 minutes added time.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been drilled in. Rice. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say
Just a
keep
quick
going,
reminder
keep at
today,
it.
please
They've done
refrain
everything right
from
so
parking
far, so
outside
they
this
want to keep
stadium.
things that way.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Arsenal will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. Chips it through. Chance! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Torres. Gerrard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's Fulham! Fulham! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, Stoichkov! And a neat finish! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Khan, a player... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, hang on. It's a goal! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Royce. Adams does well to get it back. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. And they're back on the ball again. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Royce. Oh, that's neat. Guardiola. Diaz. And this is it's Neymar! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Neymar. Oh, robust challenge. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Torres gets into a good position. Gerrard can clear it away. Pepe goes sliding in, and it's Rice. Shot could be on. Rice. Neymar. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Diaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, now he can run away with it. Akanji. And it's Gerrard. Yamal.
4 added minutes has been
Beyond the
indicated.
defence. That has been cut short. Tchouameni. Oh no, this does not look good. Adams. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting... It's Inzaghi! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Filippo Inzaghi, he's had a shot! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Marquinhos has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar taking charge of the dead ball.
Substitution on the field.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
João Pedro. Number 13. Coming on the field. Number 22. Didier Drogba. Number 11.
Kimmich can get it clear. Can he latch on to this? 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Neymar. Diouf. There's the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Guardiola. He's in a great position here.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Drogba. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Drogba. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's goal side. A chance, surely! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Doesn't quite get there. Shevchenko. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid now just needing 1.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good ball over the top. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Khan deals with that, nice and simple.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. Pinches it off him. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar played out wide.
Has been indicated.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's Inzaghi! In he goes again! And he's heaved it away. And here's Neymar. And the referee has signalled for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining.
Just a
the
quick
goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Arsenal up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again. Now he's got space here. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Diaz.
Such good technique.
Brahim Diaz takes a shot! Oh, good finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to...
Torres! And he should have made them pay.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Right, Shevchenko.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, it's a thumping hit. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to play him in. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Mbappe. Probing pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hakimi. And this is Drogba. Zanetti gets it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Stoichkov. Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he...
Chance for a shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous... And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Stoichkov really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Arsenal have their second corner now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Arsenal have their third corner. And he thumps it clear. Shoots! And a neat finish! And they are disappearing out of sight. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Stoichkov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything
There will be
his
5
way.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Drogba. And that's that. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and
Manchester
energy.
United
This certainly
against
matters.
Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern...
Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chouameni, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Neymar. Neymar's cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Cruyff. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Chouameni. Inzaghi. Great vision. And he's well positioned. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Mbappe clears it away. Oh, he's having a go! That was mighty close. Almost half an hour in now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe makes a dash for it. Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. Dembele. Chouameni. That's Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute
Rice.
added time.
Neymar. No, it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very...
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal
to draw
really
your
showed
attention
some
to the screen
resolve
right
in
now
that
for
first half,
information on
Peter,
our
after going
shuttle bus
behind.
service.
So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played into space. That is a brilliant interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Zanetti. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Johan Cruyff. Number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Arsenal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Coming on the field, number 20, Griezmann. Number 8, Xavi Simons.
Rodri.
Number 18, Bale. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17, Conte. Substitution.
Always, and Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their third corner. Oh, great leap! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Griezmann. Adams wins the duel this time. Rodri. Stoichkov. Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Added
and
minutes
it wasn't
has been
the best
indicated.
decision.
Oh, good climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Now this could be a real chance! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come. Yeah. Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Inzaghi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Pelé. That's a sharp pass. Pelé! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pelé, Marcelo, he's found a way through. Adams can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé, that's destined for the flank. And it's Inzaghi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here! Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Neymar! And he has... And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Unstoppable. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this? Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
It's Pelé! And it's in! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out wide, that's where it came from.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Ito. Number 28, Cannavaro. Number 2, Maldini. Number 10, Karl-Heinz
Pele.
Rummenigge. Number 8,
Pele really
Rijkaard.
struggling to influence the
Coming on
game.
the field,
Look, he could do with someone
number
else
17,
taking responsibility
Bale.
to shift the target.
Number
He badly
11,
needs some help
Van
here.
Dijk. Number 18,
He's got away.
Nesta. Number 5,
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and
Number
if they go on
13,
to win this,
Sado.
it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution.
And he's managed to get free.
Chance! That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
4 added minutes has been
To
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bale, he is onto this, and it's Bale! Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Big chance! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Suarez, and he is dashing away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Right, Shevchenko, he's played it back.
Modern.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Zanetti. Neymar going after that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Gerrard is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Shot a goal! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Neymar. Number 10,
So the action resumes.
Number 24.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
He's had a shot!
Number 14, Raul. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Number 20, Stagecock.
And we have our very first corner.
Rodri.
Tries to get it clear. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this.
Substitution in progress.
This for genuine comfort. That is some save from Khan! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
That's a sharp pass. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Torres. Raul. And the shot! And he's stuck it away!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Rodri, that's a lovely, neat pass.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! A finish right from the top drawer! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Into the last 5 minutes. Picked a chance, surely! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Number 41, Rice.
So changes
Coming
afoot
on to
here,
replace
and
him
from both
is
sides.
Number 7.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last
Substitutions
few
taking
minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming
5
question,
minutes
how long
added
is there
time.
left, including stoppages?
That has been cut short. Great ball, and he's in here. And Stoichkov! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is that. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoy. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a
Arsenal
monumental
against
occasion.
Red Bull Bragantino.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box.
Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now he's off and running. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Torres. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He can run onto that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. A header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi, he is through here. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there.
Bragantino really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back.
Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Salah. And here's Drogba. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? Neymar receives it in a wide position. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence.
Minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Drogba. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick reminder
Arsenal
today, please
currently
refrain
behind
from parking
by
outside
1-0
the
to 0
stadium.
at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Neymar. Number 24, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field, number 14, Raul. Number 20, Stoichkov.
So right back into the action.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri, and here's Stoichkov, just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's well seen too. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Raul, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's shifting through the gear. And the finish! It's in! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Look at the space here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Stoichkov picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here, and this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. And he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two added minutes
Totti.
has been indicated.
And it's been played through. He's found a way through. And a chance! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice.
And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Van Dijk raring to go here. He has been on fire of late.
Well, he's been brilliant. Both his positioning and decision-making have been outstanding, and I'd expect he'll be quietly confident again here.
Spread to the right. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Juve has it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Yamal. Stojkovic. That's a super give and go. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now that's well seen too.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Batistuta. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, what has happened here? He might be in here. It's Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk. And Jamal. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Caicedo does well not to be outdone there. Yamal, he won't be happy with that one. Fernando Torres. Caicedo makes the interception. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stojkovic. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, super find. Now it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! Pomp, panache and passion! This, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Arsenal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals,
Substitution
up by
for
3-1 at half-time.
Number 24, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 11, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 20, Stoichkov. Number 16, Rodri.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, he's not getting past him there. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nedved. Tries to pass it. He's having a shot! Oh, glorious batting goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Stojkovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
It's a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get rid. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Duke in the hunt and looking threatening. Stojkovic. Adams was in no mood for any of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stoichkov. Stoichkov makes a move down the right. Khan gets his hands on it, and that's it. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra...